Hello, this is going to be a project showcase of what is, as of recording, my most recent project, which is an AI tweet generator app. The front end was built in Flutter with Dart, the API was built in Python with Flask, and the back end was also in Python. So you enter any Twitter username you want here, and then you set a training time, like the amount of time for the AI to train in minutes. You click submit, and it begins training an AI off of the tweets of this user to generate fake tweets. Okay, so it's now almost done training, and it's going to start generating tweets from the AI that it trained. And then when this finishes, and there we go. We've got a list of fake tweets right here from the Magic Realism bot account, and it gives you the accuracy of the AI. And there's a little tooltip right here about what the accuracy represents. But yeah, here's all the fake tweets. There's also a game page over here where you're meant to decipher like which of these is the AI tweet and which ones are the fake ones. Generally it's pretty easy, but yeah. But sometimes it can be a little more difficult, and then after you finish it, it gives you a little score. You can train another AI from here, do the same thing. There's a little info page about how it works and how to use it. My sister developed the icon for it right here. Nikki, she did a great job. And that's pretty much the app. I'll do one more demonstration for you. We'll train an AI on Kanye West tweets for 3 minutes. Okay, so about 3 minutes later, here are some fake Kanye West tweets. All right, let's go through some code. So this is the Dart file. This is the front end. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Most of it is just like designing stuff. There's not a whole lot of code, but there's a little bit. Here's like the bottom navigation bar. Here is getting data from the server, which I'll show you in a little bit. Here's creating the fake and real tweet lists for the game. Here's what happens when you press the submit button. It gets the data. It does some error checking. It sets some variable states. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on here. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect from a Flutter app. Now let's go check out the API, which is Flask and Python. Also pretty simple. It just uses the URL queries to get the username and time. The request will be formatted like this down here, with the two queries to give the API, like what it should do, and then it'll generate the tweets using the generate tweets file, which is right here. We'll look at that in a second. And then it converts all the information that the app needs into a JSON file that it sends. And then this test API thing here is to test if the server is on, so it can immediately alert the user if the server is down when they're trying to use the app. I'll do the tweet scraper first. I've already done a video tutorial on how to do a tweet scraper, and I plan to do one on how to do the AI too, like a simpler version. But here that is. It just scrapes a certain amount of tweets from the internet, given a number of tweets to scrape in a username. Here's the like AI whatever file. It scrapes and pre-processes the tweets for the network. It uses Glove. Is that how you would pronounce that? I don't know. Glove. It does pre-trained word embeddings. Because I think that it made better results. Here's the actual model. It's just regular old like one layer LSTM. I did some callbacks here. This is how I made it so that you could stop it after a certain amount of time with this early stop callback. I check if the time is greater than the max time that you provide, and I just gave it like an absurdly high number of epochs so it never stops training. And then this is where you get predictions from the AI. This is one of the more difficult parts to program, I guess. And my strategy for the length of it, because normally, like since the AI predicts word for word, normally you'd have to give it a length like how many words to make for the thing. And the way I did it was I got the standard deviation and the mean of the length of all of the tweets from the actual user, and I use a normal distribution with those in order to get the length of each like tweet that I make. That's the kind of like automated way I do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you thought it was cool. Someday I should be coming out with a tutorial on a basic tweet generation LSTM network like this one. But yeah, thank you for watching.